What's good, you guys? Welcome to my channel. So before I get into today's video, I first want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Dossier Perfumes. I have a couple of amazing scents that I want to show you guys right now, starting off with Floral Grapefruit, which is one of my new favorite scents by Dossier Perfumes. You guys can see I'm holding up a card that gives some information about the perfumes, including the notes, what it's inspired by, the concentration level, a thank you note, and a how it works section at the bottom. So this one, Floral Grapefruit, happens to be inspired by Chanel Chance, which is one of my favorite perfumes of all time. So you guys can see I'm holding up the Floral Grapefruit right now. It's a pretty small bottle, so it's perfect if you want to travel with it, but you guys can see the little writing at the top. Those are actually the top notes, the middle notes, and the base notes that make up this perfume and help it smell just like Chanel. And it's absolutely amazing, and I love it, and I will be using this perfume in this video. Then we have Fruity Jasmine, which is a lovely scent. I actually haven't tried it yet, but it smells like Dior. I have a bunch of Dior perfumes, so I'm really excited to try this. Again, it includes the top notes, what it's inspired by, the concentration level, thank you note, and all of that. I'm going to hold it up. Again, same kind of bottle. It's labeled Fruity Jasmine, and you guys can see the top notes, the middle notes, as well as the base notes on the bottle. All natural ingredients, which is what I really love about these perfumes. The best thing about Dossier Perfumes is that they create iconic luxury scents, but at such an affordable price. But you're never sacrificing quality because they use all natural ingredients, which makes it great, if not better, than the original. And they don't have a crazy 500% markup or anything. These start at only $29. And you guys can also use my code, which is listed here, as well as in the description box down below. The perfumes also come with a little sample bottle that you guys can use just to test out and see if you like it. They come with each perfume that you order, so you guys can test out what you like, but I promise you that you're going to love these perfumes just as much as I do. So if you guys are interested in adding some luxurious scents to your life for only $29 a bottle and up, make sure you guys check out the link in my description down below and use my code for money off to smell like the icon you were meant to be. Now on to the video. So I'm starting off with a fresh face before going in with my Neutrogena serum and primer. This is the Radiant Serum and Primer. I actually just got it, and this is my first time using it. And because it's my first time using it, I think I'm just going to use it as a serum just to make my face a bit more radiant, which it's doing a great job of, so I'm happy with that. Then I go in with my Milk Makeup Hydro Primer. This is my favorite primer that I use for all of my glam looks. It feels pretty tacky and it serves as a great base for my makeup. And I'm especially going to place it around my eyes so that when I put my concealer on for my eyeshadow, it's going to stick really nicely throughout the night. So right now I'm just applying my concealer regularly like I usually do. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, cult favorite concealer, full coverage, vegan, all that good stuff. I do have to get more, but don't let the bottle fool you guys. This can last for a really long time. But just to brighten up my under eye, I am going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in an ivory shade and buff it out before going in with my Dermablend powder. And this is what I'm going to use to bake my face. So I'm just applying everything with a damp beauty blender. And we're just gonna let it rock while I do the rest of my makeup for this look. So next I'm going in with another concealer for my cream contour. You guys can see I'm adding as much definition as I possibly can with my contour. but that's just because we're doing a super glam look today and I just want it to look really good. So I am creating some harsh lines for my contour, which I will buff out later with my foundation brush, but for now I'm just showing you guys what I do and where I apply it. Going in with my Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette, I take the lightest shade and I use that to set my brow bone as well as just apply it all over my lid for my base. Once that's done, I take a brown shade and I apply that around my crease. I'm kind of just using a swiping motion, just kind of going straight across, not really focused on adding too much structure or anything like that. I'm just brushing straight across before going in with a black shade and only applying that on the most outer corner of where I applied the brown. So I kind of just pull the black color inward, and I also touch on the lower lash line, but I'm primarily focused on the outer corners and just kind of smoking that out. Then using the same black shade from the palette, I take a different flat tip brush and I use that for my eyebrows just to gently fill them in. Then using my foundation brush, I tap on top of where I applied the contour with my brush, because tapping your concealer in is going to just give it a much more blended effect and it's going to help the concealer set. Then I beat my face with my beauty blender since the powder's been baking for quite a bit, and so far it's looking real good. I'm also just kind of cleaning up where I need to right now before going in with my NYX glitter. This is eye glitter in a gold shade. It did come with a little eye primer, but I lost that, so hopefully this stays on. I am using my finger to apply the glitter for just better application before just blending everything out with my brush. Now I'm going in with my bronzer. This is my matte bronzer from Essence, and I'm using my foundation brush to apply it just a little bit above where I placed my cream contour with my concealer earlier. And of course, I'm being super generous with my bronzer because who doesn't love bronzer? Then I take my Pacifica mattifying palette and I use my brush to apply the powder. I love this powder so much, you guys. I use it all the time for my photo shoots because it does a really good job of, just mattifying the areas that need to be mattified for pictures, and it just looks really great on camera. Then I go in with my Milani blush. This is a brand new blush that I bought, and I bought it because I absolutely loved the coral color of it. I think it's perfect for summer, and it's also perfect for those super glam looks, so I got it. Then I go in with my Lash Sensational mascara, and I just apply a nice little coat of mascara on my lashes, both my upper and my lower lashes. Before applying my lashes, which I did off camera. So now it's time to add some eyeliner, and I'm using the black eyeshadow shade just to tightline the inner corners of my eyes and kind of help it blend in with the lash more. So I'm focusing on the inner corners of my eyes. Trying to be as careful as humanly possible. And I also tightline my lower lash line with the same black shadow. I think it gives it such a gorgeous look. I also touch up my eyebrows a little bit. Then I go in with my Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez liquid liner. And this is going to help my eyes look much sharper. And of course, the liner is actually going to stay on and not fade away like powders usually do. And I'm going to see if I can add just a tiny minimal wing at the very end. I think it's going to go really great with the look that I'm going for today. And just really emphasize my eyes. Then I go in with my Neutrogena serum. This is my lip serum that I apply before I apply my lipstick. It's my L'Oreal lipstick in the shade 740. And I love this lipstick. I love the color of it. I love that it's a matte lipstick as well. It's a nice little coffee shade. And then I go in with my lip liner. It's a matching lip liner that I found and I love it. I love how subtle it is. So I just apply that on my lips. It's a really soft lip liner too. Feels very buttery and nice. So after getting all that buttery goodness on my lips, I go in with my clear Maybelline lip gloss before going in with my Chanel highlight. I apply it on the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, as well as on the upper parts of my cheekbones, just to make my bone structure a lot more defined, especially since I do have a rounder face. And using my fingers, I apply the highlight on my brow bone as well, just to help it stand out. Plus, I think it gives such a sophisticated and elegant look. Another thing I love to do is apply highlight to the inner corners of my eyes, just to make my eyes pop out a bit more. And I also like to apply it on my Cupid's bow before going in with my Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. And then the final step, which is applying my Floral Grapefruit perfume from Dossier Perfumes. And this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Happy Eid to everyone who is celebrating. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!